Clean and Sober Dad here, hustling hope to you. I want to talk about why sobriety didn't fix my life. And I want to tell you why that's a good thing. You see, there's this myth that sobriety brings instant happiness. See, the truth is, sobriety didn't remove my problems. It just removed my temporary solution. You see, life still happens. Life will still life you. You'll still have the fear, money issues, relationship issues, responsibility issues. And just not drinking or using isn't going to make those issues any better. True gift is clarity, not comfort or relief. And I have to do the work to get the clarity. That work is learning to live by and practice the 12 steps that transform me from the inside out and teach me how to respond differently to circumstances and situations and relationships. Every chapter in the big book's about a relationship with something or someone, right? See, the truth is, AA didn't give me a perfect life, but what it did provide are the tools to be able to face current experiences, to face life on life's terms. Those tools are those 12 steps. There's a principle behind each one of those steps. And as I practice those principles or those steps with the sponsor, he's going to help guide and direct me on the inside to get rid of this stuff that's clouding my vision, my perception. What I've got is a disease of perception. And so I do those steps and I uncover, discover, and discard all the things blocking me. Get rid of the resentment, the fear, take an honest look at myself. See how actually my resentments that I've been harboring has affected the way I treat everybody around me or the way I handle situations. The resentments that I've been harboring, actually there's something on my end that typically I gotta make amends for. They end up being on my 8-step list to make amends to. Those aren't things that I can just come up with on my own. I actually need to put this program into practical action. And when I take those steps, I become a free spirit on the inside. I have a clear vision. I get my conscience back. I get aligned from my gut to my heart to my head. Therefore, allowing me to see the connection to this power greater than me, allowing me to have the power within me to be able to handle life on life's terms, to be able to respond appropriately, to be able to walk through pain and fear and uncertainty, to be able to practice faith, right? So I work these steps and I gain this clarity. That's the real magic. You see, my old way of thinking was, if only my circumstances would change, then I would have the happiness and freedom that I wanted. And I would always change the circumstances, the things outside of me, change girlfriends, change cars or jobs, change just anything that was uncomfortable, that I didn't like, that I didn't agree with, that wasn't my way. I would just change it. I would change the circumstances, but I was still suffering and dying on the inside. And I drank or used to get relief from that stuff. Instead of the change in circumstances, what I had to learn is that I needed the change in perspective. Today, as I sit, I can walk through the most terrible things, and I know that I can give it a perspective that'll allow me to walk through it with grace and dignity, that'll allow me to keep my head held high despite what's going on. And I know with all 100% certainty that I'm gonna make it through those things. So true peace comes from a change in perspective, not from changing circumstances. I used to think if I could just quit drinking or if the monkeys would just get off my back, life would be easy. But actually all I needed was to get honest, and then life got manageable. Thank you for watching. Make sure you comment below if you're struggling or if you're in recovery. If you got any questions or comments or you want to start a conversation, how has recovery changed your life or your perspective?